Well, hello to you and greetings. Matthew MacDonald here, and welcome to this podcast where we're going to be taking a look at the members tools inside the members area. I've already logged into the members area and you can see I've got my details up there. And what we'll do in this podcast is just zoom through the members tools so you can see what's available to you inside the members area. So once you log in, things change a little bit. We can see our toolbar here on the left side. We've got our basic search where you can just put your keyword in there. Let's try it out. So I'm just going to put nature there. And you can see here I'm getting all these wonderful background videos coming up. And at the moment we can see that the search icon is yellow, or the other icons are white, and that just means I've got a value in there. If I want to lock any of these different tools open, I can just click that tool, it turns green, and that tool is going to lock open. If I need to access any of the other tools, you can see those tools will be available to me, and when I move the mouse off, we go back to our locked tool. So if you're using a tool a lot, you can lock it open. Let's just load up one of these backgrounds here. And if you want to preview the background, what you can do, you can go to the bug here and just hover the mouse over the bug, and it's going to remove all the windows in front of the video so you get a nice clean preview. Try another one here. I'm always thinking about going to the beach. So the beach backgrounds always capture my attention, and I absolutely love this one. Next, we've got YouTube ID or link. Now, if I'm at YouTube and I already know what video I want to use for a background, I can just come here and enter in that link. Over here in YouTube, I've found a really cool background video. I'm going to copy the link to the page back inside of PondFX, and I'm just going to paste in that link here. We can see our preview is loading, and if you've got any windows in the way, always just go over to the bug and you can get a really clean preview. Moving along, we've got our lighting, which is also available on the home page, so you can adjust the lighting for that background video. And then we've got our transparency. So if I look here at the top, I've got welcome to the pond, Matthew. And if we look at that background there, we can see the transparency preview behind it. So you can adjust it from here. The next one along is a Pro tool, and with this one we can set a custom margin for the video. Now when I hovered the mouse over there, you can see that the top navigation disappears. That's to give you a nice preview of the edges of the video. Now let me show you how this actually works. I'm going to enter a value of 50 here, and I'm applying a 50 pixel margin to the top of the page. Now this is actually quite straightforward, so if you've never done any web design or anything like that, you're still going to be fine. So if we look at the top there, we can see we've got a margin, and what I can do here, I can just lock that margin the same for all the different sides. So we've got top, bottom, left, right, and you can see I'm creating a margin here. Let's double it so you can really see what's going on. And using this tool, you can create some really cool effects. And what we can even do is we can add a drop shadow effect. And what you're seeing in the background here is a PondFX background video. And it looks extremely unique. If I like what I see here and I want to use this sort of effect with the border around it, with the drop shadow, all I need to do is go and get my code. I just copy that to the page where I want my background to appear. If we take the margin back off, we can see now the video is going all the way to the edge of the page. Now you can also go down. So if you go down, what actually happens is it crops the video. So you can do cropping even though the primary design of it is to add a margin. You can use it both ways. And with your margins, you've also got an option there to add a shadow. If you want a custom size shadow, you can put it on custom. Set the shadow exactly how you want it. Next one along is another pro tool. And this one gives you control of the actual video play. Now the preview won't load in real time, but when you set up the code, you'll see it exactly how it works. So we've got the intro leap. Now Mr. Froggy is coming up with these words, but what it basically means is we jump over the start of the video. So sometimes you might find a video that looks really great, it's got fantastic content, but just in the start of that video, there's some irrelevant information or stuff that really doesn't look good on your web page. So what you can do here is you can skip over the start of that video using the intro leap. So here we can do an intro leap for 7 seconds. That'll take care of any 5-second or 3-second intros. We've got a 12-second intro leap. That'll take care of any 10-second intros, which are also quite common. We've also got a 30-second intro leap, and we've got a custom intro leap where you can basically put in any number of seconds. If you wanted to jump ahead 1 minute into the video, you could put in 60 seconds. I'll leave this one off for now, and next we've got the big splash. With the big splash, if you want to make an impression when people first land on your web page with a full screen background, and then you want to remove it so it's not a distraction, you can use the big splash. So the big splash says, wow, they land on your page, they've got the full screen video there, it looks great. And then what you can do is you can activate the big splash to automatically remove the background video after a set amount of time. With the big splash options, we've got 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and also the custom option where you can enter your own timing for it. So if we've got the big splash at 10 seconds, what it'll do, the background video will play for 10 seconds and then it'll automatically nicely fade out. Let's just leave that one off now. And next we've got the super surprise. Now you can really get creative with this one, and basically what it does is it suddenly brings up the video exactly when you want it. So if you want people first to be on your web page, maybe they're watching a video there or they're reading an article, and then you want to have a timed background effect suddenly comes, you can use the super surprise. With this one, we've got different timing options. We've also got the custom option there. So for instance, if I have the super surprise set at 10 seconds, then the video will start after 10 seconds. And you can use these different features together. Once you've set up the video the way you want it, you just go to your code here and you can just copy and paste that code into your HTML page. And if you need help with pasting this code into your blog post or into your web page, then check out the first user guide video. There we go, inside the pond in the members area. Matthew McDonald here. Go and set up some really cool backgrounds. You can search for them in the members area or you can search for them on YouTube. It's totally up to you, and try out some of these really cool tools.